the Brown Takes Care initiative, so it's an education and prevention campaign. It's been developed by, faculty, staff, and students all collaborating just to really try to get the message out there, why we care, why we need to follow the guidelines, and why it's important for us to be in it together. There are many different aspects to the campaign. So there's the bear, right? So the Brown Takes Care, and then the bear telling you like what to do, how to do it, and all like the tips and how to stay safe. And then there's like the storytelling aspect of the campaign, which is more, people-centered, and it's really, I think that's really the important aspect of the campaign, so that's where that's the pieces that we really want to elevate and really want to make sure that a lot of people have access to, because I think that's where you can really kind of inspire others to, follow the guidelines, and as well as reminding them, we're in this together. So yeah, I'm in the project group, and then I'm also doing, some of the groundwork, so reaching out to students. Right now I'm focusing, as a student athlete, I'm focusing on reaching out to captains and trying to see if they can get involved with the campaign. So the campaign has many different entry points, right? So there's the social media, there's the Why I Care. You can be interviewed officially as to tell your story. And each of those entry points has a different level of commitment that's required. So we want to see more user-generated posts, right? So kind of like the one that Brown Women's Soccer did. So see more of that, to see students even taking more ownership of the campaign. But I mean, we'll see. I think one of the best things about it is that it's not something that's being, shoved in people's faces. The goal of it is that if you want to engage with it, you can, and you do it in the most authentic way, and you share your story, you share why you care, but if you don't want to engage, you don't have to, hopefully you'll just run into the post, and maybe eventually something that someone says will resonate with you, and then maybe you'll want to participate in it. But we really want it to be to happen in a more organic way. I think definitely just don't shy away. If you think that there's so many options, which one should I choose? Like, don't get caught up in that. Just pick one and roll with it and go from there, right? If that feels good and you think you want to do more, then do it by all means, please and thank you. But maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for you, and that's also totally okay. In terms of the impact it had, so one, the numbers show, right, that whatever we're doing as an institution is working. And two, in terms of how Brown Takes Care is playing a role in that, I think it's been interesting to see how students are engaging with it in social media, so making memes and or sharing Why I Care, and or using the hashtag, so everybody's engaging with it in a way that feels authentic to them, and that it doesn't, they can put in as much as they want, and that's okay, right? So I think that was our goal. The more people we can get involved, the better. I think the more effective it'll be. I think one of the most interesting things about COVID is that depending on, your geographical location, your ethnicity, your socioeconomic background, like your experience with COVID can be very different. And I think in order for this campaign to work, we want to make sure that we engage a diverse group of students, faculty, and staff, so that we, one, embrace the diversity and raise awareness, and two, increase the chances of it resonating with somebody who maybe hasn't given it that much thought or hadn't thought of it the way that you do, right? So I just really want to encourage people to participate in whichever way feels authentic to them. And help the cause, help Brown stay safe, help Providence stay safe, and yeah.